Well, welcome and thank you for joining me. My name is Sunbob and we're playing Robocraft. And I want to try something a little bit different today. I'm going to do a build video. I'm going to show you guys how to build simple. I know I don't do build videos because I take so much time to do it. But simple is so easy to make and so inexpensive and so effective that I thought it would be worth it. So, just to give you an idea what we're going to do, we're going to lay out the simple pan for the bottom. And then we're going to, and it's not hard to make, simple blocks. And then all you're going to need are 6 of the Tempest hovers. That's not the largest tornadoes. I've actually used the Tempest. If you don't have Tempest, the one step down will work just fine, but you'll get a little bit of a hit in speed, but Tempest works fine. If you've got 6 tornadoes, go ahead and use that too. It's a little bit tighter fit, but it works. And then I use 4 cheetahs on it. If you do not have 4 cheetahs, you can use 4 or possibly even 6 pumas, and that'll work as well. Again, it'll be a little bit slower, but take the parts that you have that work. So let's go ahead and get started. First of all, you're going to lay out a pan, and it's just 13 blocks down the center line. And then you go back one step, go out back, run that all the way back to the end. Then you step back one more and run that all the way back to the end. So it's going to be 13, 12, and 11. And then count back 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 to the 8th block. Go out one more. You should go back 4 blocks, and then on the outside is 3 blocks. Step it back. It's that simple. Now to attach your hovers, count back 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on the center line and place a block. Go back 2 more and out to the edge. Place another block on each side. On your center line again, go back 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and lay another center line or block. And here comes the tricky part around back. Go to your back, count in 1 block, and lay. You can lay a block if you want, but eventually you're going to want to do a wedge and then put a block up on top. It's that simple. And then all you do, then you take your hovers and you place them. All right, now that's our start. All right, now grab your wedge. We might as well start on the back. Start laying out. Start beveling this up. All right. And one for the nose. In here, you want the inner, and just pop it so that that little V is pointing up. You're going to do the same there and there. And that's what you're going to do. That's what you got to start with. All right. Back to your cubes. Just start filling in, guys. Your hover is going to cause a problem. We'll come back to that. Fill this all in. It's not a tanky bot, but you want to get it as tanky as you can. All right. Now, if you want to get really slick, grab that edge slope and fill in your corners. It's just going to look nice and pretty. Make it look nice and pretty. We'll do that up front here as well. These are important. These two on the outside. The others are just for a little bit of reinforcement. And you really can't put any more in there. So there you go. There's your hover base. All right. Now you're going to put a block there. Now let's take our wedges. Fill that in. Fill these in. We'll come around, we'll look and see how things are going. How did we not get that? All right. Since you got the wedges on you, now we start dialing it back. There you go. Now grab your funky piece here. We're going to put those here. And back here. All right, now you grab your cubes and just start filling in. Nope, I'll catch that. Catch that. I'll do a wedge here. And there you go. You got yourself a simple base. While we're here, we might as well finish out those little edges with the corner. go. Do those. Don't forget the ones on the bottom. You want it looking pretty. There we go. And there you go. There is your base. All right. Now, grab whatever guns you want. I am finding that the Plasma Devastator works really well for me. If you don't have a Devastator, Ravagers will work. If you prefer lasers, go with the Disintegrator. That works just fine as well. All right, and just put 3 in the front. And I counted back 1 in each. You can bring that forward to there if you wish. Actually, I think I did. Yeah, that's how I have it on my main bot. Okay. For the center, grab a wedge. Yep. Now it will go there, but I start back here. And then I take blocks. Then I've got a wedge again. And blocks. Take my weapon of choice. Stick that up there. All right. And what you do here, put another block there, and then let's just finish out that line. Okay. Now, what I did on mine was like this. Nope, 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 nope. And I don't remember how I did that. I think it took a pyramid. Yep, I did. And now we bring our thrusters into play. Okay, on the back line there. And then up one. Aha! To there. And then I just finished out with a wedge like that. Just for the line. Now, in this case, since I'm interesting. No, I didn't do that, did I? I did it like this. See, this is why I don't do build videos. Because I mess it up. I mess them up. That's how I do it. That's how I did it. There we go. And guess what, guys? It is that simple to do. And one thing you got to remember to do is put it on camera control. I hate it that it's keyboard. Come on, back here. Let's get back to this because I'm not going to play games with editing this thing. Okay, we're going back here. Configure. Just plain old camera control. We don't worry about any of those other check boxes. Now, we can go to test. Now let's test it out. And there you go. Very stable. It's not the fastest bot in the world by any means. But it's very effective. And works very well. And when we get back in there, I'll show you the stats on it. And there we go. CPU is just 763. Damage boost is 70%. It's not a tanky beast by any means. 750K with a 21% boost. 185 miles an hour with 9.6 speed boost. So it's not real fast. It's certainly not tanky. It will die frequently. But with that damage boost and your weapons, whether you use lasers on it or plasmas, it fights very nicely, sir. So you go ahead and paint it up the way you want to. And there you go. That is simple. Guys, and you use the gun, whatever guns you've got. If you don't have Devastators, if you've got Ravagers, use the Ravagers. If you're a laser person and you want to use lasers instead, then go ahead and use the Disintegrators. Use the one, now I'm drawing a blank. The next one down, if that's what you want. All right, now I got to figure out what it is. Ravager, not Ravager, Vaporizer. Vaporizer. Use those. They're not going to hit quite as hard. The Alpha, I find the Alpha Strike on this with the Devastator plasmas. If you got to invest in anything, invest in the Devastators. You can do Pumas here. You'll be a little bit slower, but not that much. Maybe 1 or 2 miles an hour is all. And you'll actually gain, because you'll have a lower CPU, you'll gain in the damage boost. If you have to use the step down on a gun, you'll increase the damage boost and the fire rate. So that's either way, you're gonna balance it out. Well, there you go, guys. They're simple. All you got to do is put her together. Very inexpensive, very easy to make, and very effective. Well, guys, thanks for joining me. And as always, do your battling in the games, but in your world, I bid you peace. Bye-bye.